Before we get started, shout out to Lil G Griffin and shout out to the new member. Now go Birds.
Go birds, go birds, go birds, go birds. Put in work, put in work, put in work. Touchdown hurts. Go birds, go birds, go birds, go birds. Put in work, put in work, put in work. Touchdown hurts.
You know what? Let's go on live on TikTok. Let's do a little something. Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 253. Shout out to everybody on TikTok right now. And welcome to Free Agency Edition of Birds of Broad Street with your boy, Cool Cat Connor. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, by the way. Shout out. So we got some people in the building. We got Star in the building. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, right? We're gonna talk about that. Shout out. We got William in the building. We got Daniel in the building. Let me get my Twitter thing up here ready for when I need to go up here on Twitter. Daniel in the building. Shout out to everybody on TikTok watching. We got Sports World in the building. We got John in the building. Shout out everybody. So yeah, man. If whether you're on TikTok or whether you're here on Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel and all, shout out. Hold on. Mock Draft Monday. Would really love this mock draft for the Birds. We'll do that. We're doing our first mock draft in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we're going to do our first mock draft in 2 weeks. So, yes, sir. So y'all know what to do. I really did. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel and all of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, and Smitty. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy today. So let's get to the word of the day here on Birds of Broad Street. The word of the day is moves. What type of moves will Howie Rose make in free agency? What type of moves will he make, man? So let's get right to it. There are rumors out there. All about. So let me pull it up on X real quick about Dallas Goedert since we're talking about it. Let me pull this up. All right. Hopefully we get Trey. Hopefully we get Smitty. Hopefully we get Moan. Hopefully we get the crew. Dallas. We'll get to that too. Just let me search Dallas Goedert. Hold on. Dallas got here it is. Let me did it. Here's Dallas Goedert. Copy. Paste. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find all these rumors. Can't take it no more. I could have sworn there's rumors of Dallas Goedert. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, there's rumors that Dallas Goedert will definitely be moved by the Philadelphia Eagles. So here's the thing about that. I don't want Dallas Goedert to leave. Let me be perfectly clear on that. I do not want Dallas Goedert to leave. Dallas Goedert will definitely be moving on from Eagles per. Now, I don't want Dallas Goedert to leave. I don't want Dallas Goedert to leave. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. I don't want Dallas Goedert to leave. I really don't. There's some good tight ends here, though, in the draft. There are some good tight ends in the draft. I will concede to that. But losing Dallas Goedert, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, man, it's like Dallas. The thing about that this past season might have been Dallas Goedert last year as a Philadelphia Eagle. Think about that. This might be Dallas Goedert's last year as a Philadelphia Eagle. Think about that. That is crazy to me that this might be Dallas Goedert's last year. That is nuts. It really is. That is nuts to me that this might be Dallas. This might have been. But if it is Dallas Goedert's last year, Dallas Goedert, I appreciate you. We here in Philly, we here and Eagles everywhere, we appreciate you. If nobody gonna say it, I'm gonna say we appreciate Dallas Goedert. We appreciate Dallas Goedert. Damn right. We appreciate Dallas Goedert. You're gonna be missed though. All them spikes. You're gonna be missed though. Right? You're gonna be missed. Now to the other big topic. I talked about it on TikTok. I'm going to say it on TikTok, and I'm going to say it here to y'all. A.J. Brown. Teams have contacted the Eagles. Shout out to Star, by the way. Teams have contacted the Eagles about a potential A.J. Brown trade, but word is that the asking price remains too high per Dan Graziano. Then that basically means A.J. Brown ain't going nowhere. Despite what everybody, whether you're on TikTok or whatever, give me your first round pick. If you want A.J. Brown so much, give me your first round pick. If you want A.J. Brown so much, give me your first round pick. How about that? If you want A.J. Brown, give me your first round pick. Give me your first round pick. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to they don't want to do that. Because they know. 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 They know that what they're saying about a first round pick, they know if they give up a first round pick, man, just think about that. Like, you really think they're going to give up a first round pick? Hence what I am trying to explain to people. A.J. Brown is not going nowhere. Despite what a lot of people were saying, A.J. Brown isn't going nowhere, y'all. We got to stop thinking that he is. He's not going nowhere. I just showed you on the cap. On the cap, 43 mil. Hello. Let me see. Check it out, because Mike Garafolo is up here. That means something. Let me see. No, he ain't saying nothing. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta use y'all brain. Y'all gotta use y'all brain. Like A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown. Use your brain, man. Like, who wants to get rid of A.J. Brown? Like, ask me a question. Do y'all really want to get rid of A.J. Brown? Shout out to everybody on TikTok, Birds of Broad Street. We're live on YouTube. Me, Simone, One Trey Rocket, Smitty. Smitty Eagle. Do y'all really want to get rid of A.J. Brown? I'm asking a real question here. Do y'all really, and I mean really, want to get rid of A.J. Brown? Because y'all forgot we had JJ Arcega Whiteside. We had Jalen Rager. We had Greg Ward. Y'all want to go back to that? Y'all want to go back to that? Y'all want to go back to JJ Arcega Whiteside and Jalen Rager and Greg Ward? Y'all desperate that much? And when someone like me, and someone like One Trey Rock, and someone like Smitty Eagle, and someone like Simone Stilly is telling y'all, we can't, that's $43 million in dead cap, Eagles Nation. We can't do it. We can't do it. So when I'm telling y'all that, and One Trey Rocket's telling y'all that, and Simone Staley's telling you that, and Smitty Eagle's telling y'all that, we can't do that. We can't get rid of A.J. Brown. We can't get rid of A.J. Brown. It would be nice. It would be key. But but we can't do that. Why? A.J. Brown will be traded. You have to face reality. Okay, fine. Let's play a game. Let's say A.J. Brown does get traded. Let's say that happens. For who? Like, who's wide receiver 2? Who's wide receiver 2? We already know Devontae Smith is wide receiver 1. Who's wide receiver 2? Who's wide receiver 2? Who's wide receiver 2? Like, who we going to get? Y'all let me know on TikTok, and y'all let me know in the on here on YouTube and on X who we're gonna get. Who we're gonna get? Who we're gonna get? Everybody's saying, "Oh, we're getting rid of A.J. Brown." So who we're getting? Nina!
Victory! Woo!
For who? Who we getting? For wide receiver 2? Who we getting? I'm hearing good things about Johnny Wilson. I'm sick of these. Nina, you and me, girl. You and me, girl. I'm sick of the rumors too. And what am I saying? Because for everyone who's asking about these A.J. Brown stuff, for who? Who's wide receiver 2? Not only that, you're going to have to eat $43 million in dead cap. $43 million. And you got Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright and Stephen A. and 94. You got all these people already not picking us to win nothing. You got Mike Green not liking Jalen freaking Hurts. So without A.J. Brown, does that change anything? Did you see linebackers at the back? Yes, LB. Yeah, I heard. That's crazy. I mean, think about it. Who's wide receiver 2? $43 million dead cap, and no one's picking us to do anything. You already know Mike Green, how he feels about Jalen. Does anyone got an option? Yeah, I know. I know we're not. I just like messing with you, Mike. I like messing with you. Mike. You're good. I like messing with you. But tell me, come on. Someone tell me. Like, who's taking A.J. Brown's spot? Who got all right, give me an option. I want someone in the chat. TikTok or YouTube. Give me an option then. What's the option if we get rid of A.J. Brown? What's the option? What's the option? I want someone to come here and give me an option if we're doing this with AJ. I want an option. Because that's $43 million in dead cap hit. Yeah, I know that, Mike. I just like messing with you. Like, you mess with me about Jalen. I like messing with you. I like messing with you. But again, someone tell me. Wait, who are you talking about, Mike? Jalen? I know what Jalen or AJ. Jalen or AJ, Mike? It's probably Jalen, but I just like messing with you. Someone give me an option. I need an option as to who is taking AJ Brown's spot. Oh, you talking about AJ? Yeah. Okay. I need. So all right. So we got Devontae Smith as wide receiver. As wide receiver one. We're taking AJ. And I agree with you. We're taking AJ. But all these people, I'm trying to tell y'all we're taking AJ. I'm trying to explain to everybody we're taking AJ. But people don't want to listen. I'm telling y'all, let AJ Brown remain a Philadelphia Eagle. Let AJ Brown retire a Philadelphia Eagle. And then we keep it pushing. Nobody want to listen. People out here saying, let's get rid of AJ. Let's get rid of AJ. Let's get rid of AJ. For who? For what? Y'all forgot 2021 with a rookie Devontae Smith, a Zach Ertz who was on his way out the door, an up-and-coming Dallas Goedert, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Jalen Reagor, Greg Ward. Y'all forgot about them, huh? Y'all forgot about that, huh? Y'all forgot about J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and Greg Ward and Jalen Reagor and Zach Ertz, who was on his way out, and an up-and-coming Dallas Goedert and an up-and-coming Devontae Smith. Y'all forgot about them. Y'all forgot about them, I see. Who's he? Todd Pixton, Freddie Mitchell. Who are them? Yeah, I don't think Jalen Phillips is going. I think the Eagles are going to try to keep him. I think the number one priority on that is they're going to try to keep Jalen Phillips. Who are them, Mike? Yeah, I think they're going to keep them. Let me see if X. Yeah, because X been quiet. X been quiet. I'm silly. Right. Nothing yet. Let's see. There were receivers that were here and were horrible. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Mike? But people want to go back to that reality. People want to go to the Freddie Mitchells and the Todd Pinkstons and the J.J. Arcega-Whitesides and the Jalen Reagors. Right. That's what, Mike, they want to go to the Jalen Reagors and the J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and the Greg Wards and the Freddie Mitchells and the Teddy Pinkston. They want to go to that one. I'm going to say this again. In 2021, what up, Rock the Artist? What up, Star? In 2021, we had a young up-and-coming Devontae Smith. We had about to be traded to Arizona, Zach Ertz. We had J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. We had Greg Ward. We had Jalen Reagor. Y'all better think about what y'all asking for. Y'all asking, some people think getting rid of A.J. Brown going to... Colin Cowherd said that he's picking the New York Football Giants to win the division. Y'all better think about what I'm just saying. Colin Cowherd is picking the New York Giants to win the division. That's first of all. Mr. sitting by himself, Emmanuel Acho saying the window's closed. But they forgot we had JJ, all because of but the people keep forgetting we had JJ Arthur-Whiteside and Greg Ward and Jalen Reagor. People forgot about that. People forgot about that. You see, people forgot about that. People forgot about that. People want to go back to that. People want to go back to JJ Arthur-Whiteside. The umbrella man. Y'all remember JJ Arthur-Whiteside with the umbrella? Huh? Y'all want to go back to that? Y'all better use your head and think. Y'all better use your head and think. Hold on. Breaking. Philadelphia Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean is expecting to move on in free agency. It is what it is, man. Let me see. I saw this from I think Adam Schefter. Let me see. If that's the case, man. Yeah, I don't think that's breaking news either. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. You see, we can agree. We don't agree often about Jalen Hurts, but when it comes to receiver, we like this. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. You understand? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Exactly. They want to go back to that. They want to go back to that. They want to go back to that. Thank you, Mike. They want exactly. Some of these people want to go. Exactly. We had a horrible receipt. Exactly. But some of these people want to go back. Exactly. But some people, let me tell you why some of these people want AJ Brown. They don't want the Philadelphia Eagles back on top again. I'm gonna tell you how they really feel. They don't want the Philadelphia Eagles on top again. That's why they don't want to talk about ever since the Philadelphia Eagles, led by my quarterback, Jalen Freakins, won the Super Bowl. It burns their to the point where they want to make sure it don't happen again. They're creating these stories and narratives because they don't want the Philadelphia Eagles back on top of the mountain again. When they hear the name Philadelphia Eagles, it burns their ass. Excuse my language on TikTok. When they hear the name Philadelphia Eagles, it burns their backside. That's why they're trying to get rid of A.J. Brown. That's why they're forcing the Philadelphia Eagles. They hate the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about that. They was ready to throw a free peak party for the Kansas City Chiefs. And guess who ruined it? Think about, remember the Patriots in the 2017 season? They was ready to coronate the Patriots. Guess who ruined it? It burns their backside that the Philadelphia Eagles is always on top of the mountain, and it ain't the Chiefs, and it ain't the Ravens, and it ain't the Bills, and it ain't it ain't the Cowboys. It's the Philadelphia Eagles always on top of the NFC East and always on top of the NFC, and it burns their ass. Tell me it don't. Tell me it don't. Tell me it don't. Tell me I'm lying. Someone tell me what I'm saying I'm lying. Go ahead, tell me. Say, Cool Cat Connor, you're lying. Yeah, I understand, Mike. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. The reason they trying to do all that, Mike, because they hate the... Think about this. We heard nothing about the tush push. Think about this. I'm going to talk about something else. Right? Think about this. Think about this. Did they say anything about the tush push this all season? Ask me this. Did they say anything about tush push this past? Yeah, I think so too. Right. Right. What up? Right. Think about that. Ask me this, y'all. Once again, did anyone think about the tush push? Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan. Think about that. Did they say anything about the tush push this year? Think about this. I'm gonna ask you this time last year. I know I'm still in my rows. This time last year, they was trying to get rid of the tush push, thanks to the Packers. I'm gonna ask y'all this question: have they been saying anything about the tush push in the combine? Yeah, I'd be surprised if that happened. If we get Zach Ertz, I'll be surprised. But people don't understand why I say no one likes the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about that. Did anybody hear a peep about tush push? So we don't affect it as much, and now it's quiet. YouTube. But oh, last year it was a whole lot of. Let's get rid of tush push. Let's get rid of tush push. Let's get rid of the tush push. I didn't hear a peep. Haven't heard anything about. But y'all think I'm crazy when I say no one likes the Philadelphia Eagles. Get rid of the tush push. Get rid of the tush push. Get rid of the tush push. Because a lot of teams are running it. But when it came to the Philadelphia Eagles, I didn't hear a thing. When it came to when the Philadelphia Eagles did it last year, the Packers and the Cowboys and the Chiefs and the Bills and who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Shout out to everybody on TikTok. We're live on we're doing Birds of Broad Street tonight. I might be doing this more often. Well, yeah, I'll do this more often on TikTok. Just a couple of times. Right. Chicago. Who else? Who else tried to ban the tush push? I know the Bills did it. Who else? Because I don't hear a peep. Have y'all heard a peep from Chicago? Have y'all heard a peep from the Packers? Let me go on Google. Let me go on Google for a minute. Because maybe Google could tell me. Who tried to ban the tush push? Hold on. Teams try. Let me see it that way. Philly voice. Shout out to everybody, man. Let me see. Philly voice. All right, so the Bills try to ban. Let me see if I'm good. I'm still good with everybody. We'll see. We'll see if we get Max Crosby. Let's see. Yep, shout out to everybody, man. Welcome to everybody on TikTok. I should be doing this more. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. The Bills tried to do it. The Saints tried to voted against it. The 49ers tried to vote against it. The Bengals tried it. The Chargers, the Patriots, the Seahawks, the Titans, the Vikings, the Chargers, All these teams tried to ban tush push, and they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done. So I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say when I say people don't like the Philadelphia Eagles. Hence, people on 94 WIP, Colin Cowherd made some rumor about people don't. Well, I'm not even going to talk about Jalen. That's another topic. But Colin and Nick Wright and 94 WIP and every reporter is trying their best to get AJ Brown. But Howie Roseman said AJ Brown staying. Nick Sirianni said Howie Roseman is staying. AJ Brown said he's excited and he loves Philly and Philly is his home. All three people said, and I quote, AJ Brown staying. I'm excited. Philly is home. But all these people want to hear nonsense. They want to hear nonsense, y'all. No. Oh, trust me, they celebrated us after we won the Super Bowl. But then right. But they hated the fact that Nick Sirianni. They don't like Nick Sirianni. They don't like Jalen. They hate the fact that both of them are leading the Eagles to success. It burns their ass. So how do we fix all that? Let's get rid of A.J. Brown. How do we bring the Philadelphia Eagles back from up here and drop them down the peg? Oh, let's get rid of A.J. Brown. Y'all better use your head and think. All the people that's watching on TikTok, y'all better use your head. All the people watching on YouTube, y'all better use your head and think. Hold on. Let me see something. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Pick the right background. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. As y'all can see, Birds of Broad Street. I should do that more often. Huh. Think about that. Think about that. They hate us because they ain't us. Special edition of Birds of Broad Street, y'all. I might do this like once or twice and have a show earlier before the show. They hate us because they ain't us. I want y'all to remember that. They hate us because they ain't us. So we got some announcements today that I want to talk about before we wrap up the show. I don't want to keep y'all long. But the Philadelphia Eagles is expecting to hire Armory defensive line coach Alan Smith as an assistant outside linebacker coach per Citizens Bank. Not damn. CBS, not Citizens Bank. Damn. If AK's gone, is he a wide receiver? Is he a wide receiver? You let me know, Mike. Is he a wide receiver? Excuse me. Is he a wide receiver? Is he a wide receiver? So what's your thoughts on pick of the Colts? It's hold on, let me pull this up real quick before is Piers Arc. Who is he, Mike? From the Colts. Who is he? Yeah, you let me know who that is, Mike. So, all right, and the last guy. No, you're good. No, you're good, Mike. Now I'm talking about the wide receiver you was talking about from the Colts. I'm talking about the person you're talking about from the Colts, Mike. You're good on AJ. I'm talking about the person you're talking about the Colts. Who from the Colts are you talking about? And we also got former Texans QB coach Jarrod Johnson. He is joining the Philadelphia Eagles coaching staff. Sources say Johnson and Houston mutually part ways. So, shout out to him. Yeah, Mike, let me know who you're talking about. Let me know who you're talking about, man. Can y'all believe free agency is next week? Can y'all believe free agency is next week? RIP to Sonic and Knuckles in Detroit. If he's a if he's available and if he's available, Mike, okay, I just gotta know who he is. Yeah, I can't wait for next week too, Nina. Think about that. Next week, whether it's Bird Talk, whether it's Cool Cat Mitch, or whether it's Birds of Broad Street, we could be having some breaking news. I could hear it. Nina, where's that? Where my button at? You could be hearing all of this. You could be seeing multiple of that next week, Nina. Let me get this bar out the way. Let me show you. Y'all could be seeing this next week. Think about that. And then I'll be on X like this. And showing y'all stuff. I cannot wait. So, all right. So let me go ahead and get my. Hold on. I'm expecting to hear that next week. Oh! You trust me. Hopefully, Howie Roseman gives you that next week. He's not that very tall. He's around. He's a wide receiver, right, Mike? The person you talk about from the Colts. That's a wide receiver, right? That's a wide receiver, right, Mike? Netflix. That's a wide receiver, right, Mike? Hey, say his name again, because I don't even know. That's a wide receiver, right, Mike? Well, if Howie Roseman wants him, then okay. But only if Howie Roseman wants him. So, Alex Prayers. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna search him up, Mike. I'm gonna search him up after the show. So, all right, let me get my final thoughts, and I'm gonna wrap this up because I got things to do, and you never know when breaking news might happen. Eagles Nation, get on whether it's your cell phones, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on YouTube, keep your eyeballs open. Keep your eyeballs open. You never know. You never know. You never know what breaking news might happen. You understand? You never know what breaking news might happen. So, shout out to everybody on TikTok. I will see you guys probably right before Birds of Broad Street. So y'all tap in for that. I might even go live for Birds of Broad Street Aftermath. So make sure y'all tap in for that. Welcome to Broad Street. And as for you guys here on YouTube, have your notifications out because free agency is going to be a movie. And with that being said, fly equals fly. Go Birds. Jalen freaking Hurts. And whether it's the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, you're always welcome to Broad Street. And the crew says lies out.